All right, we just wanted to update here. It is the 22nd, and just wanted to give you a little update here. We just had a huge storm come through, lots of rain. Some places got quite a bit. We were actually a tornado warned storm, so we had to send the family to Grandma's house, and wanted to make sure that they were safe. But wanted to just come by and check this garden, see if there was any damage or anything like that. And corn's going crazy. These two stalks are over 6 feet tall. But I'll show you kind of the back side of the cucumbers. Just pulled about 10 more cucumbers off of it, and I pulled cucumbers yesterday, so they're coming in good. You can see these little ones here will turn into big boys by tomorrow. Or I say big boys, they're picklers. So they'll be ready to be cut tomorrow, and we'll come back in and run some of this back through the fence so that it can grab a hold and keep climbing. When you guys climb up the fence, we'll be able to see the cucumbers better. The garden looks to have held up pretty good. I'm concerned about a couple of the squash. We'll walk back through there now. Look how low this pecan branch is. So, onions are doing really well. They're starting to fall over, which is good. What happens is the stems will fall over, and then it'll start producing all the nutrients into the actual onion bulb. So they're starting to turn into onions. I guess they've always been onions, but they're starting to turn into onions that we can harvest. But we'll zoom back and let's see, cucumbers doing good. Like a little more green, a little light. Tomatoes are going bonkers. We'll walk through here real quick. We're not going to look at each plant, but just kind of see the growth. We're running stuff back through. Once it comes through the fence, we'll run it back through and let it just kind of intertwine with the fence. But if you look here, I'll show this. There are super sweet 100s all over. I've been getting good fertilizer on them. So this is going to be, you can see a whole cluster right there. Tomatoes are doing good. Peppers look like they're doing good. Okra has started to explode, as you can see. I'm going pretty quick, not doing a full video here. Eggplant has exploded. Beans are coming in. I just picked pinto beans today. Oh, I got some green beans there. Those are interesting. Probably should have pulled them. But squash, zucchini's doing good. Peppers, like look here. So this is a big old huge cayenne pepper. Pulled it right off. So big old huge cayenne pepper. Pepper's doing well. Broccoli has started to bolt. I knew we were getting pretty hot. We're getting up to 95 degrees, 90 to 95 now, so that's too much. The caterpillars have decimated my cabbage. So I'm gonna leave it and actually let the caterpillars have their way with this, and hopefully they'll stay focused on that and not the rest of the garden. But I'll show you the squash and zucchini. We've had it knocked down like this before with some wind, so hopefully it'll perk back up. A couple tomatoes knocked over. Haven't trellised them yet, so we'll get those going. If you look here, the actual strawberries are doing really well. Got a nice big weed here. Pull that out, it comes right out. Have some more weeds to pull out. But the squash, we pulled some of it yesterday. It's doing pretty good. Kind of the wind, the rain knocks them down. Like these two guys right here. They'll be fine though. What we'll do is actually kind of lean them back their normal way. Let those green leaves kind of hit the sun tomorrow, and then they should rebound just fine. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job filming in, propping these back up, but squash is going to be okay, I think. You can actually see there's actually some zucchini down here that has actually kind of flipped. So these tomatoes, I'll cut that bottom one off, but tomatoes are doing really well. These are the in-ground tomatoes that we did, just kind of a sample to see how well the dirt is down here. You can see they're producing like crazy. You see all the flowers. I had to put some diatomaceous earth on them, so I don't know how well they'll pollinate. So I went ahead and shook them a little bit, get them going. Other than that, garden's looking pretty good. Not too much damage. Carrots are starting to get bigger. Kids pulled a few of them, and they're decent size. Not enough to work with, so we'll let them go for probably another Don't really know, to be honest with you. Probably a couple weeks, maybe 2 more weeks, and then pull them. But excited about all that whole row of cucumbers. They're starting to come in. So we will actually, after graduation Saturday, we'll actually make a batch of pickles. My specialty is spicy bread and butter. And then the last thing, shut the gate here, we will show you. I did throw some extra cucumber seeds down here. They're starting to grow. And then the blackberries. This is the established blackberries. You can see they're actually starting to produce quite a bit. It goes to show you how many blackberries come in. This is just one stalk, and another stalk right over there. Another one right there. So we'll eventually get everything going where we're back to a full stock again. We just had to clean it out because of the snake issue. So, but all right. So that's this video. I am actually going to drive up and look at the upper garden over by Grandma Granger's house. But it's kind of overview here. See the whole garden, blueberries in the back, pecan trees. Got plum trees right there. Got the plum. Got blueberries behind them. We got what we found is pears behind that. So we'll check it all out. I'll do another posting tonight of the upper garden. Talk to you later.